Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. It is Sunday, March 8th, I believe. It is sunny outside, a little breezy, so I put on a smaller coat just to come sit outside and have a chat. So happy International Women's Day. Today, our topic of conversation will be about for International Women's Day. So welcome if you are just joining me. My name is Laura and I'm here to have a daily conversation of support with everyone. So today's topic is just about women. So let me know if there are any special women in your life. Do you do something that is something that other women might not do? Hey Leslie, how are you? So today I had to go take my nap, because that time change when we lose an hour of sleep gets to me the older I get. So I needed to take a quick little nap before I came out here to have be able to have a coherent conversation, right? So, but hopefully everybody changed their clocks, and we are now, it'll stay sunny and lighter, out a little bit longer in the evening, which is great. But like I said, today's topic, I didn't have a specific one in mind for today until I realized it was International Women's Day. So I want to congratulate everybody out there who is or identifies as a woman and feels empowered. We can empower each other. So I think it's a great opportunity for us to remind ourselves that we're not here to compete with each other. We're not here to one-up each other, but instead to support each other, right? So tell me a little bit about the women in your lives. I have two daughters, so I'm very proud of them. My oldest daughter drives a school bus, which means she had to go get a CDL license. And then, she's driving other people's children to and from school every day, all the way from elementary, middle, and high school ages. So, that's a challenge all by itself, but she does a great job at it. She's going back to school to be a medical assistant, so she's really done a lot in her time. She's a very talented actress and singer that can utilize those talents of hers too. My younger daughter, you know what she did today? She went and ordered 4 new tires for her own car the other day, had them delivered to our house, took them to my brother's house, and she changed her own tires, balanced them, and all that good stuff. Because she's my daughter that when she was in high school, she did the auto program. She was the only girl in her class amongst all the guys. So, she kind of defies the system that way. But she's very confident in her abilities to do this, and so she changed her oil today when she got back to our house and all of that good stuff. But she works very hard. She goes to school as well. There's a lot of our young women are doing a lot nowadays. I'm going to label myself as an old woman, even though I'm not. I'm in the middle of the pack here, right? I'm the mother. I have younger children, but I have a mother, so I'm not the oldest female out there. Hey Ted, how are you? That was a pretty neat live you did earlier, driving by to deliver those flowers. Hey Anne-Marie. So I'm out here our conversation today is for International Women's Day. Ted, I know your wife has her own business, her floral business and everything. So, what we are out there is we're not supposed to be competing against each other, right? So to me, this kind of a day where we label it something, like International Women's Day, is a time for us as women to remind each other that we're here to support one another. We support each other in the good times when we're trying to make our businesses grow, whether you do a paid job where you're working 9 to 5 or evening shift or whatever. 5 days a week, that is, we can support you through that. If you're a stay-at-home mom and you're taking care of the kids, that's a job too, right? We're not out here to compete and say, well, because you work out of the house, you're better, or because you got to stay home with the kids, you're better. We're a team, right? That is my belief anyway. My belief is that as women, we can support each other. Hey, Kim, how are you? She's got a tough job out there with all those kiddos and trying to stay healthy being a teacher. I'm sure you're going through lots of hand sanitizer and wipes too, right? So, but we're here to celebrate each other's successes. We're also here to support each other, whether we're going through some health crisis of our own, whether we're going through a divorce, whether we're just fighting anxiety or depression or whatever it is, that's not a warm and fuzzy feeling. We as women can be there for each other. We don't even need to say anything to each other. We can just sit with that friend and just, let them know that they're not by themselves, right? So, so today when we're celebrating women, of whatever age group, whatever, I don't feel like we need to label everybody, but just that, remember that we're out here to support each other, that we can become our own tribe. A lot of us support each other, through social media like this, where we might not even get to meet that person face to face, but we can still be supportive of them. So what do we say to, and how do we deal with these men who think women should stay at home? Well, Leslie, let's see. I think that's more of a maybe an insecurity on their part, that they want to feel that they're providing in the traditional sense, I guess, for the family or whatever, and that women shouldn't be independent and shouldn't have their own job, or be able to go have their own set of friends and stuff like that. I think that speaks more on their insecurity versus our own individual confidence. And I would just tell them, if you want me to be happy, then I need to do ABC, and if they want to be happy, they need to be able, it's all about compromise in life, right? So if that's a family type situation, I think that goes with learning how to communicate. And what's the definition of staying at home? Is it completely staying at home, no outside interest, no volunteer work? If that was my case, I would probably not be doing anything at all, right? Because most of my work has been volunteer work. But it provides me an outlet so that I can go have some time with grown-ups versus just being at home all the time, helping to take care of our son, things like that. If I didn't have that outlet, I'm sure we would all be getting on each other's nerves quite a bit, and then that doesn't help anybody, right? So I think it's a delicate, balance there, and I don't feel like we should do the extremes either, unless it's agreed upon. If you got into a situation where you said, well, I'm only going to work part-time while the kids are, a certain age, whatever, then try and honor that. But if you need to do it because of financial reasons, then you're going to have to do it, right? So, it's really an individual thing, but I think it's really about communication, and it's just learning what that other person's expectations are compared to what your expectations are, and if they match, that's when it's working really well, and if they're not matching, then that's when we need to keep talking and keep working at it. So yes, Leslie, so you know what I mean. And then as women, I think, and I haven't experienced this totally myself, but I know several women who have close friends that they've had since childhood. My husband's actually more like this than I am, where he's so excited he's getting to see two of his longtime buddies this coming weekend at our other house. They haven't seen each other for several years in person, and but they made friends with each other back in kindergarten, and in each other's weddings, that kind of stuff. But I think you find that more often with females. I have several friends who always make sure that they have their girl vacations and their girl time and all of that. And I don't really have that myself personally, which sometimes I'm very envious of. But other times, it's okay. I have different friendships throughout my time that have fit different roles, you know what I mean? So I enjoy each one of my friendships, and each one of my female friends is so unique, and that I enjoy my time with any and all of them. But it is nice to have that small tribe that we call a tribe that's there for you. I think I would know who those people would be for me if I needed it. But, so treasure those kind of relationships too. Not everybody. So I guess basically what I'm saying is, because everybody doesn't have that kind of situation, treat those relationships with respect. Don't take them for granted. Make sure you're paying attention to each other and not just what's best for yourself. So yeah, I feel like I have a unique situation. I don't like to totally leave and take like girl vacations, so to speak, where I would be gone overnight or anything. Because then that means in our situation, my husband would have the 24-hour-a-day duty of taking care of our son, and that's a lot. But he allows me time to go out for a couple of hours. If I go to lunch or breakfast with somebody, or dinner, that's fine. He does the same with his friends. So that way one of us is still with our son. So if you've got those, the ability to take those trips, or even just like a book club kind of thing, take advantage of it, do it, but celebrate each one of us. I think there's so many talented women out there that we forget to pay attention to and listening to them, see what they do, what can inspire us, and maybe what we're doing can inspire someone else. I feel like my best attribute is to be an encourager. So that's what I enjoy doing. I enjoy helping others. So that's where I spend most of my time. So exactly, yep, yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do it when they were real little either, Leslie, and you've got your hands full now anyway, but you get the nice little addition of being a grandma. I'm not there yet. So but you've got some special opportunities to do that, and I really think it's neat that you get that opportunity as well. So so today, just remember the ladies that are out working at the store when we're running out of the hand sanitizer and the wipes and all of that. That's their job. We shouldn't be mean to them. That's what they're doing to provide food on the table for their family, or extra money for the extra things like sports and things like that. We should encourage them. So when you're out and about today and you see someone working, be nice, say thank you, let them know that they're valued too. And I think that's what these kind of days are. It's just really just to remind everybody that we're all valued and we're all important, and we all matter, right? We all our opinions are valid and valued. So take the time to do that today. Let me know what you would like to talk about for tomorrow. I know tomorrow I won't be able to, let's see, I've probably will do about this time tomorrow, simply because I have to go get my monthly blood work done for the transplant list. I got to do that tomorrow morning. Then I got to take Son for his dentist appointment and all of that good stuff. And then we're getting ready to, I gotta start packing. I wonder how many bags I can take with me. So Tuesday we'll be heading out to our other house for a couple of weeks, and then so I need to get packing for that. So I know I will be live every day, but if you have an idea or a topic that you want to talk about, please, put it in the comments. If you're watching the replay, put it there. I'll check back and or tag me in it, or you can private message me. Whatever's the easiest way for you to get hold of me. And then the only other thing I'm doing today is I've been looking online for some new glasses, so I'm trying to narrow down my options and decide what I want to get. So I'm trying to decide the shape of the frames and all that good stuff. So I think I found a pair that I like, but I need to do a little bit more price comparison. Name your business on here if you have a business and you're what you do. We're celebrating all our women and all of our different talents. And hey, Suzanne, you've got a great talent too, Suzanne, being a teacher as well. I hope you're staying healthy amongst all of the germs that everybody has in the school. I do admit that is one nice thing, that my kids are old enough not to be in school, or at least in the closed environments like they are when they're little. We can keep AJ at home and keep him a little more secluded from people whenever the flu or viruses like this stuff is going around. So that's easier for us. But I know it's harder for you guys as teachers and everything. So we're just celebrating today as International Women's Day, celebrating each other, reminding each other that we're not alone in anything, whether it's to celebrate or whether it's to encourage and empower somebody and let them know that they're not alone. Whether, even if it's something that it's not fun to have to deal with, some type of health issue, a divorce, a death of a loved one, whatever it is, we're here to support one another. We're not here to compete with one another and try to one-up each other, right? And it's hard not to want to compare our own lives with somebody else's life, but you know what, we're all different. So what works for one family might not work for the other. So let's stop comparing each other, and let's just embrace each other and the fact that we're all smart women who take the time to care about others and what we do, whether it's at work, at home, with your family, your extended family, whatever it is. I just wanted to say I appreciate all of my female friends, and I am in awe of all of you who have gone through so many different things. Some things I've experienced, some things I haven't experienced yet, but I do value and appreciate the fact that we can support one another, because I think that brings us empowerment, and that only makes us stronger, right? So what's that saying? Hear me, oh wait, now I can't think of what it is. Hear me roar, I am woman, or hear me, I don't know, I forgot now what it is. I'm having one of those old lady brain glitches, right? So anyway, have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Prepare for your work week coming up if you have to go to work. If you're at home taking care of a family member, take some time to make sure you're staying strong and healthy yourself. I appreciate all of our ladies out there who take care of special needs children, elderly parents, or work in the school systems, the health systems, and everything like that, because our children and our the people that are our adults to us need to be cared for too. So cheers to you. I should have brought my Dunkin' Donuts coffee out here with me, right? So, but until tomorrow, celebrate you. Be you, and know that you are loved, you are stronger than you think, and you are valued. So have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all tomorrow for more conversations of support. Go out, smile, and be nice. So I will see you then. Bye.